downtown Los Angeles on a quest, on a mission, on a hunt for an item that's a little more difficult to find than I thought it would be. It was accomplished, however. Check this out. The National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation inflatable. The Griswold's family truckster equipped with a Christmas tree on top. I will not be opening this. This is not mine. I picked it up for someone else. But I wanted to show it simply because this is a segue for what I will be doing a little bit later when nightfall rears its head. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Lots of destinations on the agenda throughout the course of the day. But when dusk starts to formulate, something that Clark Griswold would be most proud of will be happening. From now till then, feel free to tag along. Join me. Shall you? Not quite finished spelling out season's greetings. Still a few more letters there before the sign's complete. Also looks as if Santa's old sleigh he's not using anymore is now a piece of yard decor down there in the garden. Stop! I wanted to point out a coincidence. I'm on my way to Oxnard, California, about 45 miles from this point. But this is Oxnard Street in a totally different town, home to Candy Cane Lane. Dancing around the cactus. There's the big guy on a horse. Check this one out. He's trying to push that mule from its backside. One of Frosty's family members here wishing us all some season's greetings. This very small manger scene kind of reminds me of the Precious Moments characters. They're not, but very reminiscent. We got Mickey Mouse, got a few of the 101 Dalmatians, and tucked away over there in the corner, we got Woody and Buzz Lightyear, the aliens. A group of heroes here, including Hulk, Captain America, Spider-Man, the NYPD, and the fire department. I'm now understanding why it's designated Candy Cane Lane. There's a bunch of them. Quite a few. Mr. Squirrel, he's got a list, he's dropping it there. He's got some items that he really wants delivered. All right, put that postcard in there. Hansel and Gretel making their way into the gingerbread house. They even have a little pathway lined up so they don't get lost. Dun 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 dun. Would you believe that the Polar Express is camped out here in this Woodland Hills area? I wouldn't have if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Not something you normally see in the driveway of a home. Candles lining this section of the street. One thing I've noticed is everyone's really friendly around here. Look at him. He's waving at me. Whoa. Up on the roof, the elusive fist bump Kringle. It's the whole Peanuts crew. There's Snoopy's doghouse and Woodstock taking a little swing from that branch there on the far left. On the freeway now, heading to Oxnard. About 40 miles from here. And right next to the thoroughfare, something you would not expect to see. Santa Claus is gargantuan behind that fence. The lettering on the lock gate says SC. His initials are planted right there on the wrought iron. The plaque down below states he was designed by Kenneth Vaughn in 1950. This is not his original location. He was moved here a few years ago. Now he's just staring at the traffic as it goes by. For one reason or another, it's not accessible. They don't want anyone in there. Although the barbed wire is facing inward Maybe it's not me they want to keep out. Maybe it's him they want to keep in. I mean, I know he sees you when you're sleeping and he knows when you're awake, but keep him all cooped up might be a little too much. Hope he gets out of here by Christmas Eve. Dig a tunnel out like Andy Dufresne and Shawshank. On the fence are reindeer, but you'll notice none of their noses are red, except for this one. There's Rudolph, right there. Definitely a little bit of a hike from Los Angeles, but well worth it. This is something you don't see every day on this scale. You don't see this every day. Made the trek back to Los Angeles. Still got about 30 miles or so to the final destination. I have arrived at the cross streets of Golva and Mirada. You can see some lights here on the homes throughout the neighborhood, lining the roofs, and there's a few pieces of yard decor. But as I turn this direction, I have a feeling that everything is going to change to the nth degree. If you've ever seen the film National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, this is about as good of a recreation as it gets. Holy cow. This is real life. This actually exists. Even though there's some toxic waste being dumped into the sewer, nonetheless it is still very impressive. Look at the RV here. The cat right there underneath the recliner, the impression of it. Jeff Norton's stated right there on that banner. Even the neighbors are accounted for, coming home from work wondering what in the heck is going on next door. The tree placed there on top of the station wagon, and he's got his chainsaw and equipped with his hockey mask. A lot of great Easter eggs and details placed all on the property, including the dog's snots and the metal tray they slid down the Chicago Bears cap. And not only are there lights on the house, on the roof, but also in the yard itself. There's Clark with a bunch of presents. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's snowing. Holy cow. I didn't think it could get any better than this. It is snowing in the yard. There are machines formulating freaking snow. Wow. That's awesome. And all that happened without a drum roll. Joy to the world. Okay, it's stopping. I don't think I like my singing. He always wanted a swimming pool, so you got to help out with his Christmas fund.
I'm Jeff Norton.
And you, how long have you been doing this?
This is our second year.
And the first year the reaction was so good, you're like, I just need to do it again?
Yeah, so first year I basically just kind of did it for myself. And then I'm a big collector of the movie. And then the second year I really went big because I think the whole world likes this movie as much as me.
Right,
so.
Yeah, it's classic.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And the RV, is that the same type of RV that Cousin Eddie had?
Yeah, if you'll notice the display, pretty much everything is pretty much exact to the movie. The Taurus is an 89, the Condor's a 72.
So even the chainsaw is the same chainsaw from the film?
Yeah, so it's an 86 Macola. Yeah,
wow.
610, yeah.
So you just like analyze frame by frame of the film and make sure you get the right ones.
Get as much of that frame as you can, and then just kind of work off that frame.
Nice. How many lights do you have up at the moment?
It's 15,000.
What is the approximate like monthly payment on something like this to run?
I did end up going solar after last year, but it's about
power.
$600 for the month. I think the squirrel gets a little bit lost. He's on the Mirada Taurus. We put 5 snow machines on the roof. All the reindeer per year specific to that. It's the 50 stuff. I got them from the original manufacturer. I've got it set up at 98.5, so when you pull up, it's playing off your radio. So, you know.
So you can tune into your
correct.
car radio.
Yeah, so you can play the movie off your radio.
Are you gonna, each year, you're gonna keep growing it and adding more stuff?
My hopes for next year is I'd be able to get that 1981 Dodge Polara police car.
Yeah.
And then I'd park it right here and then have a SWAT guy coming through my front window.
That would be
That would
amazing.
be what I'd really like.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the movie. I actually
Yeah.
about a year ago, I traced down all the locations from part one.
Mm-hmm.
I flew to Chicago and drove all the way from Chicago back to LA.
Wow.
And hit every single spot.
I tell you, the biggest thing for me to keep me going is just the amount of people that like to watch this and see this. And
How many people are you expecting to come by this year?
It's incredible. I would say last night we probably had 500 standing here, and I would probably say you'd be closing on maybe 10,000 people.
I believe it,
You
yeah.
know? There's a lot of people. If you saw the stuff I've seen already, this year's been unreal. The guy Friday night lays the blanket out for his girlfriend. They've got the hot chocolate and sitting in front of my house.
Watching the movie.
I would have never thought that day would come, but it's a lot of fun, man. Everybody connects from this movie. I was on K-Rock, and that was their argument last year. What is the best Christmas movie? And it came down to this and The Elf. Were the two best. And what happened was
I always say Die Hard or Rocky IV.
right? Yeah, I like both those too. Apparently you've been in my house. No, on a serious note, somebody had said, you know what, if you want to find out who's really interested in this movie, you better go to this guy's house in La Mirada. And so they had called me and got an interview. But yeah, it's a good thing.
Well, I love it, man. I love it, Jeff. Thanks, man. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That's going to do it for today. If you're new here, please subscribe. By doing so, it helps keep you in the loop and up to date on future adventures I will be going on, endeavors, as well as uploads here on this channel. Take it a step further, ring that notification bell. If you enjoyed this particular episode, give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know you care. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.